The AFC Championship game against Saxonville.
Right.
Remember in Foxborough?
Yes.
12 stitches required in the palm of his throwing hand, with which he had to play against Jacksonville in the cold at Foxborough. They're down 20-10. He throws for 124 in the fourth quarter and 2 touchdowns. They roar back to win 24-20. And right after the game, Belichick's asked about how Brady toughed it out or whatever, and he said, the quote was, it wasn't exactly open heart surgery. He couldn't say one nice thing about what his quarterback did. Not one nice thing.
That's an opportunity to say, well, hey, that's Tom.
Yeah.
That's what makes him great.
Well, that's what this post was last night, as you said.
It's too late. You had enough to Skip. You can't tell me something you could have said right then and there and tell me like 3 or 4 years later, Skip, you know what? I think you'll agree with this. I believe if you were to ask Coach Belichick, if I gave you Drew Brees, if I gave you Aaron Rodgers, or I gave you a comparable quarterback in Ben Roethlisberger, do you believe you still would have won the same amount as with Tom Brady? He would say yes.
Absolutely yes.
And so that was the game. The way he treated Tom as if Tom was replaceable. He's finding out now the last 2 years, Tom is not so readily replaceable. He had to find that out the hard way. Sometimes, Skip, oh, man, ooh, what you got is better than what you can possibly get.
Correct. Which means, dare I say, that Bill Belichick has been humbled?
Of course.
What happened with no Brady the first time around, the first season with Cam at quarterback? They went 7-9. Right. It was the first losing season since Brady took over.
The injury.
Yep. Okay, back in 2001.
He didn't lose, because they were 8-8 that year in 2002. They went 11-5, even though they didn't make the playoff the year Brady tore his knee up. You're right. So you got to go back 2 decades before they had a losing season.
First losing season. So this year they started off poorly. They got hot. A lot of people thought, we got a Brady-Belichick Super Bowl, and then they got not hot.
Right.
And they finished 10-7, and they wound up at Buffalo in a playoff game in which they lost 47-17. It was the first perfect offensive game ever played in the history of the NFL by the Buffalo Bills, who scored touchdowns on every single possession. They did not punt. They did not kick a field goal. They did not turn the ball over. It was the first perfect wall-to-wall game, and that came against the GOAT coach, the defensive guru, Bill Belichick. As I said, could it be counterfeit Bill? I don't know. That's what
I just think now, Skip, he's not going to change. He is what he is. I mean, if he didn't change for Brady, he's not changing for Mac Jones. He's not changing for anybody else. Because, you make the case, and I believe Brady is the GOAT quarterback. Is that how you treated him? So how are you going to treat somebody different than what you treated him? Because he always goes like, oh, Brady, I did this to Brady. And you mentioned how he would bring and put the tape on of a mistake that Brady made or a mistake that somebody else made. I've seen that before. Now, I've seen coaches, hell, it happened to me, a mistake that I've made.
Yeah.
Never the quarterback. I've never seen it. Even to a quarterback that was not of John Elway standard, who was my quarterback for 9 years. I've never seen a coach put a tape on in front of the entire. Now, maybe they go up to his office, or maybe they're in the quarterback room, Skip. But I've never seen what I've heard Coach Belichick does to his team, especially the quarterback. Not that guy.
Yep. So Mac Jones, I thought, was pretty good for his rookie year. Pretty good. He finished 16th in QBR, so middle of the pack. Not bad.
Not bad for
him.
And
I think you'll always say that Mac Jones is not bad.
Right.
You'll also always say he's not Tom Brady.
Well, you ain't gonna say, guess what? You're going to say that about every quarterback from here until as long as they're playing football. He ain't Brady.
Okay, so Brady is now dealing from a huge position of strength in this arch rivalry. So it was a PR touche. If Bill makes nice, then Tom's going to say, okay, you made nice, I'll make nice a little bit. I'll call you the greatest coach ever, because it's like, touche, I'm in charge here because the advantage is on my side, because I went in a pandemic to Tampa and took a 7-9 team and won the Super Bowl.
He made everybody.
Yeah.
He made everybody reach out first. I'm going to say what I say about Tampa and the greater Tampa region, and I want to thank Bruce Arians. I want to thank my teammates here in Tampa. I want to thank Jason Light. I want to thank everybody. The end. We're going to talk about Mr. Kraft and his situation a little bit.
Well, we'll just mention it quickly because it was reported Teddy Johnson, the former linebacker, said that he was told that Mr. Kraft threw a fit when Tom did not mention any Patriot. There's no Patriot reference in his initial post.
That's not an accident.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, I have no sympathy for you, sir, because you were the one who blessed pushing Tom out the back door in the end, because you ultimately chose Belichick.
Skip. And we talked about it, and what I say, it's the same situation as Jerry Krause and Jerry Reinsdorf. Everybody blamed Jerry Krause. Oh, he broke it up. He broke it up. Everybody say Coach Belichick broke it up. Coach Belichick ain't made on no checks. Bill Belichick is not the owner of the New England Patriots. So I'm not surprised that Tom took this approach. Reach out. Y'all bow down. When I hear from you guys, I'll respond. But I'm not sending out no kudos, no kumbaya after what you guys did to me.
So ultimately, Tom Brady wins again.
Tom Brady real petty for this, Skip. You know he petty.
Well, what did I always
Petty
tell you?
Ruxpin.
He's a sore loser. I told you that from the start.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to go shake Nick Foles' hand.
Yeah.
He's not going to do it. And he's not going to figuratively go shake Robert Kraft's hand in the end. He's not going to do it.
Tom Petty. I mean, not the original Tom Petty.
I like that.
That's good. Why you know all those songs?
Tom Petty? Who doesn't know Tom Petty?
I know Tom Petty.
Yeah, okay.
But I can't believe Tom, you real petty for this one. But I like it.
That about
So
him.
you like it. See, you're admitting you like it.
Not
I
a new
love it.
thing.
I do.
I mean,
I love pettiness.
You know, I'm just thinking Belichick, he didn't write that. Someone else put that together. I mean, it's just the whole thing. We've been on this for a while, guys. And this next story, clearly close to my heart. Jim Harbaugh made a surprise decision after interviewing with the Vikings. We thought this was a done deal. I want your reaction. Stick around for the latest.